Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we are back in Automation Light Campaign V2. And I think what is coming up next is to design a replacement for the hopper, which has been doing amazingly well. And I just hope the factory plot was large enough so that we can expand on a production, because this is looking pretty pathetic. Can't even produce enough to sell in Fruinia and Gazmir. So yeah, let's take a look into this one, and why not go straight into it? Yes, let's do this. What do we... Oh, yeah, okay, we could even go with, like, designing two vehicles. We could base it on this tiny one, and continue to produce it in this factory which we have, and then make a premium version, which could be based on this car. Yeah, it's kind of off-roady a little bit, like 3 times the size of the small one. When is this one? 1985. That should still be decent enough. Do we have any other off-roader here? No, we don't. We don't. So maybe for Achana it would be better to actually have this one. And yeah, let's use this and just build one. I think the hopper is based on this tiny little car here. So I go with this one now and see what I can do. Maybe we can design 2 cars now that I'm so in the fray of it. We can just design 2 cars in this episode. So speed through, front transverse, no, front longitudinal, double wishbone and coil, and we go steel. I invest a lot of money into this, but this is like the cheaper version. So keep it a bit modest here. This one, just a few vents on this. That's enough cooling, I think. Don't need a massive engine in there. And we do want to have longitudinal for wheel drive. And the hopper can be dirt colored. Where is the proper dirt color? We can use... This would be dirt color. Let's see. Yes. Very, very dirty. And ugly enough? Yes, definitely ugly enough. We put in an inline 3. And yeah, why not a 1.5 liter? That doesn't sound too bad. Not going to use Alzi for this one. That's overkill. But overhead cam 4 valve and full alloy. Is this even necessary? I mean, this doesn't weigh anything anyway. And this is not that much more heavy. Do we need this? Could make it even cheaper. Like, make it super cheap. Super cheap! Yes, let's make it super cheap. Maybe we want to have an even larger inline 3. But let's go with this one first. And a little bit of quality in here. We don't need much. And BBT, yes. But not overkill in the quality aspect of it. Not the whole lot of compression here, 8.5, naturally aspirated, and not carb, no. Multipoint, 91, we are going to sell it in Achana after all, and very lean because they don't have money for fuel. Regarding the revs, maybe 5.5 should be fine, and massive amounts of quality, plus 10, yes, plus 10, because otherwise the engine is so cheap that, well, we do want to make it super reliable, because these guys, especially in the off-road segment, and in the off-road budget segment even more, I think those are the guys with the highest demand for reliability of all categories. So we score massively in those if we deliver something proper. Power, this is not going to make much power. 1.5 liters, very low, so maybe 80. Yeah, 80 could be somewhere around there, yes, 70 horsepower. And we can up the compression by 2, and then we are about correct. Let's lower this by 2 as well. Yes, there we go. And do we want to strangle it more? I don't think we do, because this would be very slow otherwise. On the other hand, it does look better for the general torque curve of this thing. A question will be if we can sacrifice that much power. But this is a tiny vehicle, so maybe. Let's continue on. We are short on time here, as we have to design so many vehicles. Automatic, yes. 5 gears, yes. A little bit of overdrive and flop. And now manual locker. Yes, manual locker. And +7, because this is actually important. And here we go for chunky off-roads. The off-roads tires. This is tiny. This really is tiny. These tires are massive, so 165s maybe, 155s in the front. Push them out, and yeah, that's it, I guess. What is the tire size now? 90s and 85s. Yep, that sounds about right. And we put these on. They look proper. And drum brakes, nope. 1 piston, not more than this, and drum rear should be fine. How much do we need? 175s. Yeah, let's put 175s on. Don't need much braking power in the rear, but we don't want to have lots of brake fade. That would be bad. And maybe even go with this, like tiny brakes, but 1 piston. So here, off-road. Yes, off-road skid tray. How much familiarity? 17.5%. 55. Let's take this times 4. That would be 120. 220. Sorry, there. And seats. 2. Do need a little bit of practicality, I think. Not quite sure. That would give it like zero utility though. Let's put it basic. I mean, this is our super budget car. And then basic, no. None. Power steering, anti-lock, and 90s. And put some, no quality in here. Let's put 1 or 2. 2. And here we put everything. And there we already have everything. Okay. Progressive, yes. Or do we have... Is there any off-road? That would be nice to unlock, actually, the off-road sway bars. But a gas mono here and passive. And that should be a good... Oh, fuck. 0. I think that's because of the safety, isn't it? Let's take a look. Markets. Safety is too low for this region. Oh, fucking hell. And Gasmia? Oh, what safety rating do we have? I mean, is it that... Oh, fuck, it is that terrible. It really is that terrible. Then we have to go... No, we can't. But I can up this one. That did help a little bit, but no, we are nowhere near the level of safety we need. So if you go with this one, 27. No. Oh my god, this is terrible. We need how much? 28. Yes, we need 28. Well, maybe this car is doomed to fail just because of the safety. It's not safe anymore. They do like it in the city segments because it's so damn tiny. And Gasmia, and Nahana. Oh yeah, off-road. They do like it as an off-roader. What are our stats? Off-road is very high, which is good. But let's make this a little bit better right now. Okay, this is actually pretty terrible. Like, what kind of shit car is this? Well, it does perform. I don't know. It does perform pretty well in these segments. And there's a city eco car. Oh no. But not quite as well as I would like it to. Like, these two segments are spot on, obviously. Let's take a look at this one instead. Off-road utility. This is with 4 seats, maybe with 2 seats. Off-road utility should be better then. Oh, they don't really care that much. Yeah, they don't really care, so let's take a 2-seater. Makes it somewhat lighter. Alright, there we go. I think this is all I can do for this one. And it is pretty shit, I have to say. But, yeah, I wouldn't know how to change that fact, though. It is very reliable and has pretty high off-road rating. So, I guess as a budget car, it kind of fits the bill. And how would you change it? It does have enough power for its category, I hope. Just a quick check here. Detailed stats say drivability has no performance penalty, so that's all good. But what I'm not liking overall is it's requiring the advanced safety option. And I can't really get to it with the standard safety. That's bad. That is really bad. +4 even. +4 just to get the safety. Let's see how it does once put through the factory, because there is no real way we need to make a premium version of this one. Yes, I know I still need to name it and shit, but let's make it 3 years. Yep, 84. That's very nice. And here the same thing. Put more money into it. Also 3 years. 79. Brilliant. Okay, what does the hopper have? It's huge and factory size large. Wow, that's just a large one though. So that's good news. That is very good news. We put an inline 6 in there. Okay. Well, we can produce this one in this setup. That's not a problem. And see, this is not too much tooling cost. And let's put some more into this. But maybe up the size a little bit. Wow, yeah, it becomes more expensive, but should be good. 2 and 1.2. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let's back off a little bit. That was too much. So this factory can remain at the lower size. And I think this one just has to be made as cheaply as possible. So I let them have it at 2 shifts. And yeah, that is, wow, look at the the pricing is about right. Yes, the pricing is about right. If we put on 20% here, and we can indeed even get into the budget category in Ahana a little bit. And in Gazmir, we should be completely dominating it. Yeah, 101.5 city budget. Well, we are going to make a city car which is better than this one. Okay, let's name it. This is the Mini Hopper. Alright, here we go. Base version, Mini Hopper 1500B. And it's doing well, I hope. Markup 20%. Catering to the, to the lower end markets. And selling in Ahana first, that makes sense. Then Florinia, yes, why not? And we are going to produce 30,000 cars each month, and that shouldn't be too much of a competition for the car we are going to design very, very soon. Markup, that's all good. And it costs us 2 billion. Easy enough. It just has to sell 64 months worth of cars. That's about what it's going to do, right? So start. And now let's design a proper hopper replacement. Let me just take another look at this car. What did I do for this one? Oh yeah, that's the larger one. Okay. Oh, let's design a new proper large hopper. Okay, here we go. That should be all good. Let's do the same setup in this one. Coil, steel, and this one can get a little bit more quality everywhere. For the grills, put on some standard stuff. This one gets a larger engine, of course. And we're going with longitudinal 4x4. And this one can be our shitty color, the pre-made shitty color, because it's amazing. And inline 6 for this one, with the full alloy setup. 3 liters? Let's go 3.5 liters. And overhead cam 4, full alloy, and standard stuff here. Plus 4, we don't really need that high tech in here. VVT, yes, and plus 4. But we are going with a low cam and naturally aspirated injection, standard stuff. And 91, going lean-ish. Yeah, let's go stoichiometric. And 65, and all the quality. And we're going to rev it to 5, 7, I think. Short cast, 3-way, and that's all good. Oh, lots of knock? No, not that bad. Like this, pull it down, and there we go. But we are revving too high. That needs to be killed. That's looking much better. 166 horsepower should be enough for the vehicle overall. And is there anything else I need to do? Let's check the exhaust size. No, that's pretty much perfect. Oh, no, engine is finished. It was a quick build. Let's continue on. We are going with automatic, torque converter, and all that jazz. Let's give it a little bit of overdrive as well. And manual locker. And here plus 7. And chunky off-roads. 175 for this one should be good. Um, 17s should be enough, but let's make them larger. 120? Wow, okay, this is a proper off-roader now. We can go with 21-inch Rams, and these we choose. Yes, perfect. Okay, that's looking decent enough. I think this will be able to get through a little bit of a gravel road. And then vented disc. I think we are not getting around using 2-piston. Although, I mean, in 20-inch Rams, you can fit quite a bit of brake. Not bad. And this needs 270 at least. Let's see, 350 should be enough there. And off-road, 134. Let's take this one to, let's say, 5. That's about right. Seats, well, 4 seats. And we could make a 7-seat version if we really wanted to, but basic interior, yeah, let's go cheap first and then see what variants we can make. Power steering, anti-lock braking system, plus 7, and yeah, same thing here, right? We don't really want to use this, but this car is much more beefy. It should not have problems with the safety rating. It's not getting squashed. It's going to make other cars squashed once it collides with them. And progressive, gas mono, yeah, standard stuff. Oh shit, the tires. Once again, the tires. Let's make this larger and this smaller. Oh, that was too much even. Yeah, that's better. So what are the tire sizes now? 195. That's good. And this one isn't swaying too much, so we can lower it in the back and up it in the front. And there we are at 1.0. Very good. Off-road is 64.4. It's a decent amount. A very decent amount. But we can up it. Oh, is that something I forgot for the mini hopper? I think I did. That's a bummer. Would have given us one more off-road or something. As you can see here, it does make a minor difference. Probably should be making more of a difference than this. And now for the brakes. Oh, fuck. Hey, those are all over the place. If we go 1 piston, that's much closer. But we do want to have a little bit of brake reserves for a proper off-road vehicle like this. Yeah, utility and off-road are going up, and the other stats aren't suffering too much. Massive brakes on there. And do we need anything else? Off-road, yeah, that was correct. Do we have wheel spin? Oh, fuck, we have lots of wheel spin. Yeah, there's not much we can do with the manual locker here, apart from hoping that it will disappear once I... Oh no, it's not disappearing at all. But anyway, let's check out the markets. So this one is firmly planted in the off-road segment. And in general doing pretty well here in these two. And that's the standard variant. We do need a little bit more luxury in here for anything that is more premium. But yes, I do think this one is good enough. And that means let's name it and produce a few variants of it. Okay, and I think the only variant we really need is one premium variant. So let's put some proper interior into this one. Do we need more seats? No, definitely not. We do need premium interior. And let's go with premium CD. Oh yes, comfort levels are skyrocketing. And the prices should still be good. This adds 1,500 material cost. It's significant. But overall... Oh, maybe this one would benefit in general from traction control. Because then we could use a very, very low gearing. Does it up the off-road significantly? No, it actually doesn't. Whoa, that has changed the brake balance significantly. That's not what I expected. Let's change those stats a little bit then. That's better. Okay. Utility is pretty high, off-road is still very high, and let's check out the markets. So this one is doing better in off-road and off-road premium in general, the premium segments. Still not very high up there for the off-road premium. Desirability is decent. Only 76.3 with a very high affordability. Oh, we could make it more premium if we really wanted to. So let's go with luxury instead. Oh yeah, now it's coming up in off-road premium. Now it's at 80, and they don't really care about the price. But maybe, nah, that's a very big jump. I'm not quite comfortable doing that much of a jump, so let's go with premium here. Call this the premium. And now what I'm going to do is a super ultra luxury version, which will be fun. Let's take a look. Premium, and this one is going to be a handmade? Handmade maybe? Just to get into that super prestigious category. No mass production, limited production, luxury. Comfort is through the roof, prestige is pretty high, and with this one, oh yes, prestige even higher. But well, off-road can't afford it anymore. And this is probably going to be a bit expensive, and we don't have any familiarity in that either. A bit risky. But what do the markets say? The market says, well, yeah, this is an off-road premium vehicle, and a utility premium vehicle, and a utility sport luxury vehicle. Maybe we do want to have another engine in there too, which has a little bit more prestige. But I don't really want to make another engine factory for that. That would be overkill for a car like this. Okay, tuned it, and now let's take a look at what this one can do. Okay, before the factory, it is going into the segments which we kind of wanted to. Luxury premium, not really, let's ignore those. But it is in off-road premium, just perfectly sitting there. And I think after the factory, the top end of off-road will be able to buy it too. At least in Casimir. So for the engineering time, this one looks slightly worse than before, but we can... yeah, I don't quite want to go that overboard, but 4 years time. It's looking good. Yep, 4 years time here, and this is 2.9. If I give them a little bit more money as well, they go down to 4 years, and we're not using any of these, but rather in Achana we're going to buy a huge plot, and we are going to buy a huge plot. Now for the engines, not really, do we? Then again, it doesn't cost that much. Oh, prices have increased. Prices have increased a lot. Now let's save 0.7 billion just for this one. And what do we need here? We want to build a large 3 maybe to start out with, and give it some decent enough tooling and automation level. It's just costing us 5 billion. It's peanuts. And a large 2 for this one. And automation 65, tooling quality like this, just 2.1 billion. And now we have to find a name for this. Oh shit. Alright, it's the Kvalak plant, of course. No, who would have thought something different than this? And it's going to produce a massive amount of cars. We do have the money to just purchase this straight up. Let's see how many cars we can produce. So the Superior, the base, probably the base needs more cars than the Premium, and then, yeah, something like this. Maybe 30 of the Superior. Then we can always produce a few more. That's per day. Don't forget about that. That's per day. Shifts 2, yeah, we don't need to overproduce. Match to car, sounds good. And yeah, I think this can get a little bit of a... Ooh, yes, demand production is looking good so far without any... Ooh. Ooh. No demand here. There's no demand. Oh, there's demand. Okay. More demand. And let's go with 50 here and maybe 50, 60, something like this. Could work. I don't know. Let's just go with it. And 36 months. That doesn't sound too bad considering we have to build a whole fucking factory. That's good. It's lots of profits per month. So break even just after 3 years is amazing. Okay, let's start this one and hope for the best. We have the mini hopper and the hopper produced in one episode. Awesome. And I think this is time to wrap it up. And in the next episode, we will have to look long and hard at a follow-up version to the VA85 and maybe get a new factory going there as well, because we do need one variant which is more family utility focused and one which is more family focused like the current one. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed and see you next time.